At this time of year, many organizations sponsor angel trees aimed at making a joyful Christmas for kids.
Absolutely. Not to be forgotten, though, are older residents who live alone or maybe were abused at one time. Today, the Area Agency on Aging and the East Tennessee Human Resource Agency are making sure that donors can shop for their Christmas wish list for a special group of seniors.
WATE 6 on your sides. Don Dare visited a medical office where they have set up an angel tree.
They sure have, Lori. The people who will receive the gifts from the angel tree are older residents who are delivered meals. Another group is seniors referred through the Adult Protective Services and CREVA. The CREVA program assists vulnerable seniors who are subjected to abuse. Well, one angel tree set up at a medical office in Knoxville is getting a lot of attention for people who visit.
So Bailey, have you picked out your person off the angel tree yet?
Tracy Armstrong and Bailey Salzgiver added notes to the angel tree set up at the lobby of Knoxville Spine and Sports, a chiropractic office in Knoxville. For the second year, Spine and Sports is hosting the Angel Tree fundraiser for the Area Agency on Aging, Senior Meal Connect, and CREVA, a program that helps vulnerable adults. Each angel has a partial name and Christmas gift suggestions tailored to the person's individual needs.
They are elderly and vulnerable, which are younger dependent adults, victims of crime, or people who don't have anybody or anything.
It's a really special time of year, I feel, and I just don't want people to be forgotten. Neither does anyone in this office.
As patients enter the medical office, they're told about the people who will benefit from the angel tree. We met one of them last year enrolled in the CREVA program.
I would have died. I mean, they never will come check on me.
In a special report on elder abuse in 2019, Hazel told her story of survival. She's a victim of abuse and is separated from her family. She'll be receiving a Christmas package.
She's on the tree again. She's on the tree every year.
And she's grateful, I'm sure.
She is.
Last year, there were 40 names on the tree. This year, there are 72. Some people even donate cash.
Last year, we raised probably close to $4,000 in cash, and that kept our Senior Meal Connect program going.
We watched volunteers associated with Senior Meal Connect in action last June in Jefferson City. Money from the Angel Tree helps support the meal program.
Hello there, lady.
We were there when monthly meals were carried to shut-ins. Many of them will benefit from that Angel Tree at the medical office.
Now that we have the angel tree, we'll also be delivering gifts for Christmas.
We read from one of the wish notes. Here's one for Mrs. N and her kitty Isabella. It says, Mrs. N is a very sweet lady who lives alone with her precious cat Isabella. Mrs. N has limited family support. The angel tree will likely provide any gifts that she receives for Christmas.
That breaks my heart. These people just want simple things.
When we call them and ask them what they want, a lot of times it's socks and cleaning supplies and just basic things that we all take for granted.
The angel tree. It's really a ray of sunshine in the midst of the pandemic that will bring joy to lots of people around East Tennessee.
They just want to not be forgotten about in the holidays, and that's what we're here to do.
If you would like to contribute a donation to the Angel Tree, here is how you can do that online. Go to ethra.org where you will see a donation button. Once you click on it, you will see Friends of Ethra. There's a drop-down menu where you can donate to the Elder Vulnerable Adult Victim Assistance Program, or CREVA. We'll also have this information on our website at wate.com. Bo?
Help out if you can, definitely. Don, thank you so very much. If you have a consumer question for Don, send him an email at ddare@wat.com. You can also call a 6 on your side hotline number, 865-633-5974.